Hi, I'm Cheryl Brunette, and today I'm going to show you how to do a lace cast on, which is a pleasantly loose cast on. This cast on is worked with 2 needles rather than 1, and you start with a slip knot. However you form that. And it is a knit cast on. I might put my yarn on the right side here. You start by inserting your needle as if to knit, and in fact you do knit, and when you slide this stitch off, you bring it up like that and put it on the left needle. Notice that when you slide it on there, your right needle is pointing as if it were to purl, so in order to knit the next stitch, you have to take it out and bring it around again. That's how you will know that you have mounted this properly. Insert as if to knit and bring it right up onto the needle. Now, this cast on is one that I suggest that you swatch first. And the reason is you have a great deal of discretion as to how long you can make this loop. You can make it very loose, or you can tighten it up a great deal more. And because you don't know what the gauge of your fabric is going to be that you are making with this, because this is your cast on after all, you're going to guess as to how long you should make this loop, but you want to test it so that you see whether or not this cast on matches the length of your fabric. Very simple. You can hardly even see that little twisted edge there. And it is my go-to cast on when I come up to a fabric or an edge that I think is going to need some extra length. Let me show you some examples. This is my newest little thing that I am playing with, and I just did this today. I am playing with this arc. This is from a series of sort of, I call them fish scales, they're almost a series of scallops. And so because I knew this was going to be an arc, and because I didn't know how much it was going to bend, I was just taking this, I was reverse engineering something off of a picture on the internet, and I will be sharing it with you soon. I'm very excited about it. I made this really, really loose because I didn't know how much it was going to have to curve to get around that. I knew that if I did a long tail cast on, it wouldn't be long enough to make a nice arc like that. So I pulled the stitches out like really long, like this long, just because I wanted to make sure I had enough. Because this was my first try, next time I'm going to make them tighter. Not entirely tight, but anyway. However, when I did this fishtail lace twice, I used the same length as I did over here, and it totally accommodated that. It was just the right length because it went down and up. All these diagonals took up these large holes. If you look really closely, you can see that there are some holes still in there, but they just combine with the lace pattern. Like that is not a yarn over, that's actually a hole that's in the cast on. Where else is there not a yarn over? There are 3 yarn overs that come over here. 1, 2, 3, there's the first one. But it seems to go very well with that edge. So that's why you swatch it. You swatch both the cast on and the pattern that you're going to use. Here's another example. It's the same one as that. And I used the this cast on, but look at how it almost absorbs all that, and I did it very loosely. And another example, I just cast on today so you could see the structure of this cast on, and I did it rather tightly, and look, for stockinette stitch, it is still a little bit too wide, a little bit too loose. So if you're doing lace, if you're doing something that you think is going to need a loose edge, try this cast on, and once you understand what it looks like, you can match it, the length of those loops, to what you think is going to be the length of your edge. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me next time when I will introduce you to the strong and handsome fraternal twin of the lace cast-on. It has an entirely different personality, even though their origins are quite similar. Until then, enjoy your knitting. Hi, my name is Cheryl Brunette, I think. Hi, my name. Hi.